Let's ignore the fact that I am in the middle of nowhere because I have a package for you guys. In here we have a product from a company called Apple43 Airsoft. They're not a new company, but they're not very well known either. So a while ago, an agent of theirs reached out to me and said, hey Apple, love your shit. We got a product we want you to review. Can we send it out? So I was like, yeah, okay, sure. And we're here now. And before I open this, just a real quick note that this is not a sponsored review. I did not send Apple43 any money. Apple43 did not send me any money. They sent me these products out of their own free will. All right, let's dig into this thing. Okay, I have for you the ThunderStrike V2 Impact Airsoft Grenade. Now, what's cool about this grenade compared to other grenades like Thunder Bs and Bang 22s is that instead of using CO2 cartridges or 22 blanks, it actually uses 8-shot cap gun ammunition. So it's obviously a very unique way of producing a bang in terms of airsoft grenades. So I'm curious to see how loud it'll be compared to other grenades. Now, the ThunderStrike V2 comes in two types of cores, a pinless core and a pinned core. Note that once you have the body, the two cores are cross-compatible. So you could run the pinned one in here. It'll screw in just fine, just like that. You could take it out, and then you could put the pinless one in, and then it'll screw in just perfectly, and you can use them both just fine, perfectly interchangeable. Now, just a quick note before I show you how it works, the shell is 3D printed, so if you bash it against a hard surface, it will break. So please be careful when you're using this. Underhand tosses only, and throw it on the grass only, okay? Cool. Let me show you how it works. Unscrew the core from the base and you'll get access to the detonator here. You're gonna wanna push in the detonator and then twist to the right, and then it should lock in place, just like that. Now, if you wanna make sure you did it right, all you have to do is just throw it onto a grass surface, and if you hear it click, it works. So let's see real quick. Okay, perfect. Take your cap gun ammunition and align it with the dents on the detonator. It's gonna take a little bit of finesse because I'm in the dark, but once you line it up, they'll just fit in right nicely, and once they do, go ahead and push down so the cap gun ammunition is about level with the detonator. It's gonna have just the tiniest bit of leverage, but you don't need to push it all the way in. It just has to sit nice and firm on top. Take your core and your shell and screw the core back into the shell. Make sure it's nice and tight. So this grenade is all good to go. All right, remember, since this is the pinless version, you don't need to pull any pins or spools. This is just perfectly ready to throw once you assemble it. So let's do a noise demonstration. Bazinga! All right, left a little bit of smoke on the ground. Ears are bringing just a tiny bit. Oh, that's a lot of smoke, but it's 8 caps. Of course it's gonna be loud. I'd say it's about pretty on par with a Bang 22 or a Thunder B. Maybe just the tiniest bit quieter. If you're using it indoors or in a tight space, it's obviously going to be a lot louder. So to reload the ThunderStrike, all you have to do is unscrew the core from the shell, take off your old cap gun ammunition. It's going to be on there tight because you had to press it pretty firm to get it on. Cap gun ammunition is off. Chuck that, and then just start over from step 2, I think, which was to push in the detonator and twist. Boom. Now, I'm gonna show you with the pinned version. Okay, now, the pinned version of the core, it's pretty much the same as the pinless one, except there's a huge indent up at the top here, plus a spring for your spool. Here's how to assemble. Aside from the pin and spool stuff, it's pretty much the same assembly as the pinless one. So, step 1, same as before, just press in and twist to the right. Should lock in just like that. Step 2, cap gun ammunition, align it with the dents on the detonator. Make sure it is, oh shit, it reset itself. Make sure the cap gun is nice and level with the detonator, and you're good to start reassembling. Step 3, screw the core back onto the shell, just like that. Now, if you wanted to, you could use this as a pinless grenade, but for the purposes of this video, we're gonna assemble the rest of it. Step 4, take your spool and align the notches with the dents in the grenade. Now, make sure the spool is completely flush with the grenade, otherwise you won't be able to insert the pin. Now, step 5, take your pin and insert the pin into the grenade any way you want. You can insert it from the left or the right. It's okay, just as long as it gets through and it's properly aligned with the other hole. All right, we are primed, loaded, and ready to test this. All right, pin version is ready to go. So we pull the pin, drop that, and I'm gonna eject this. I'm actually just gonna let the spool go because I don't wanna lose it. Drop it down there and go ahead. There we go. All right, about the same volume output as the pinless version, of course. Decent amount of smoke, good amount of noise. Yeah, I like it. Now, between the two core versions, pinless and pinned, I personally prefer pinless. With pinless, the assembly is so much faster than pinned because you don't have to worry about pins and spools and all that other stuff. With the pinless version, you get an extremely fast draw time because you don't have to pull a pin or drop a spool. You can just pull it out of your pouch, throw it down range, and you're immediately gonna get that kill. Sorry, a car just passed by, but I hope you heard that. But like I said earlier, if you want to use pinned, you can, because both of the cores have the same types of threading on them. So if you want to go pinned, all you have to do is just screw the core right in, throw it down range. Want to go pinless, screw it out, drop it, and take your pinless and throw it down range, and that's just what I love about it. Interchangeable systems on products like these are just so great to see. It makes it so much more fun and easier to use, and I just love seeing those little quality of life features on products like these. Now, since the ThunderStrike V2 is 3D printed, that's gonna mean it's extremely fragile, so of course you can't drop it onto tile, concrete, asphalt. The shell is gonna shatter. You're gonna have to replacement. So what I recommend is underhand throws on grass only. Use just like that, and you'll be fine. But I am happy to say that IsoTac is trying to make a polymer version. Now, if I remember correctly, the agent that contacted me said that they need to obtain certain licenses to use polymer, so it probably won't be for a while, but hopefully sometime in the future, we won't be limited to throwing the ThunderStrike V2 just like this. It sucks, I know. I want to be able to chuck grenades as far as I possibly can, but unfortunately, can't do that right now. Other than the lack of durability, I am super pleased with the ThunderStrike V2 Impact Airsoft Grenade. If you want to check out IsoTac Airsoft, I'll leave their channel link in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you want to pick up a ThunderStrike V2 Impact Airsoft Grenade, I'll leave a product page in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much to IsoTac Airsoft for sending out this cool shit. Y'all are fucking awesome. If y'all come out with a polymer version soon, I am loading the fuck up on them and I am going to play hardcore with them. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.